Now find yourself in a very comfortable space where you can relax in a comfortable chair or laying on a bed where you're able to just lay back and relax comfortably. And as you find yourself in a comfortable space, take in a nice deep breath, let it out, and let go of any tension or tightness in your body. Begin to allow the sound of my voice to relax you deeper. And prepare yourself to go deep into a relaxed state of transformation. You see, today we're going into a quantum space where you're able to go into your higher self and reach for answers, to experience a deeper knowledge that's been buried so deep inside of you that you forgot exists. So prepare yourself for this amazing journey and give yourself permission to relax. Set your intent. Your intent is what you would like to achieve, what you're here for, what's your goal. I suggest, if this is the first time for you to set an intent, that you just set your intent just to be open and receptive to whatever comes, whether it comes to you in feelings or knowing, through visualization, through simple words. However you experience it, be prepared to accept whatever comes to you. Now let's get started and relax. Relax with every breath that you take. Long, deep breath. Exhale slowly. And notice your breath in and out. And as you exhale, let it become softer, more velvety, easy and comfortable. And every breath that you take relaxes you deeper. Every time that you exhale, you let go of your cares and your worries. And you begin to focus on the sound of my voice. And every word that I say relaxes you deeper. Down, deeper. Notice the way that your body feels and release any remaining tension or tightness from your arms or your legs. And every time that you exhale, allow your body and your mind to relax deeper. And every time that you hear my voice, say the words, down deeper, you will double your relaxation that you're experiencing, and your body will become heavier, completely surrendering and letting go. Your mind is now letting my words go into a place that's so deep into your inner mind that knows how to create the things that you desire in your life. That place in your mind that knows how to make changes. Down deeper as you relax. And each time that you breathe, you relax deeper. And you'll hear my voice, and you'll allow my voice to find its place inside your mind. I want you to imagine as vividly as you can that you're standing on the top of a hill in a soft, velvety darkness. A soft, warm, velvety darkness that seems to envelop you. A soft, warm, velvety darkness that seems to envelop you. Envelop you in a wonderful sense of warmth and comfortable feelings, where you feel so much comfort. And when you look upwards, you can see a million stars glittering in the clearest of the midnight skies. Some of them seeming so bright that it's almost as if you could reach out and touch them, while others seem so faint that you're just only barely able to be aware of their presence. And as you look down the hill, your eyes gradually become accustomed to the starlight, and you can see a narrow path that winds its way gently down into a beautiful wooded valley. And deep in this valley, away in the distance, you can see a faint glimmer of light. A faint glimmer of light with a kind of blue tint that somehow seems to give warmth and life. The light begins to beckon you, seeming to offer comfort in some way, in a way that you don't quite understand yet. And with a sense of wonderment and curiosity, you begin to make your way down the path, just catching the faint and delicate tinkling sound that might be bells from a temple somewhere in the distance. And as you move along the path, just following one step with another, a sense of well-being seems to fill your body. A sense of tranquility and calmness that begins to increase as your step becomes steadily lighter until you can barely feel your feet touching the ground, and it seems as if, surely, you must be floating on air. And eventually, now you realize that you're left that hill, and now you're wandering lazily across a grassy plain. And the faint tingling sound might be the temple bells coming from somewhere in front of you. As you move closer to that faint glimmering light, that faint glimmer, but the gentle blue tint becomes more distinct, and you realize that it seems to be coming from somewhere above you, coming from somewhere high in the clearest of the midnight skies, and extending in a column towards the ground. And as you get closer, you can see rays of atoms moving through a gentle light. And I don't know whether you can see those rays moving downward, or whether they seem to be moving upward, or whether they seem to be moving in a random fashion. But your mind knows. That powerful subconscious mind of yours knows exactly what's right for you, exactly what feels right for you. And as you look up towards the top of the column of light with a bluish tint, I don't know whether you're going to see where it comes from, or if it just seems like it gathers somehow somewhere in the clearest of the midnight skies. And when you look down to where the column meets the ground, it seems to form a pool of light that seems to disappear into the earth. And your mind, that powerful, subconscious, inner mind of yours, knows exactly what's right for you to see and how to see it. And as you gaze into wonderment of this light, you realize that the faint, tinkling sound of this temple bell seems to be coming from somewhere inside of this light. Now imagine that you stretch out your arm and you allow the light to play with your fingertips. Feel the light on your fingertips. Feel the warmth, that tingling sensation just right there. Let the light play with your fingers for a moment. That wonderful tingling sensation in your fingers. You really feel it now. It's a warm, soothing feeling. And there's something so good in that light that you can feel yourself almost eager to know about it. A wonderful sense of well-being and illumination comes over your hand. And a part of you knows something about this light. A part of you understands this light. This column of light has the power to heal and rejuvenate, to re-energize. And now you begin to drift lazily into this light, marveling at the wonderful sense of tranquility and well-being and calmness and completeness that surrounds you. And inside this column of light, it's almost a magical place. It seems to stretch into the distance in all directions as far as the eye can see. And it seems to you that you can see waterfalls and rock formations, forest, and there's fountains and beautiful trees as far in the distance as you can see, and that beautiful golden dome-shaped temple shimmering in the blue tinted haze. And just now you realize that all these atoms and rays are accelerating your body's natural ability to heal, connecting you with healing wisdom. And your mind and your body's natural ability to acquire resources that allow you to find a wonderful sense of inner strength and an inner calm. And you can actually feel these atoms and rays giving you a sense of health, energy, well-being. Feel these atoms and these rays giving you something that's infinitely good and taking away from you all the things that are no longer needed, that no longer serve you, leaving you with a feeling of being so relaxed, so comfortable, completely at ease within yourself. And it may be that while you're here, you can find that you can float up to the very top of the column, to the very beginning. You can float up to find everything that you need. And as you float up, floating up to the top of the column of the light, floating all the way up to find your truth, finding the answers to the questions, finding rare sources of healing. And whatever you find is absolutely right for you, because your inner mind knows exactly where to go. As you travel up into the top of the light, you feel as though almost like this energy is pulling you upward, up into where there's answers to whatever it is that you set your intent for. Perhaps it's an answer to a question, a direction that you need to go. Or perhaps it may be regarding a person or a place or a thing. It's how to go about something. But as you drift up, allow your mind to go where it needs to go, and allow yourself to be guided now. And as you just travel up, play with the streams of rays and colors. Notice the power that your thought has with the colors, how your mind can move the light. Notice the power of your touch and how it has on the light. Find the wisdom that you seek now. Find the wisdom that you seek now. Go right to the source of wisdom in the light and find your answers to the wisdom that you seek. And allow your higher self to guide you into that source of wisdom now. And just feel yourself surrounded by the wisdom. Surrendering to the wisdom. Allowing your body and your mind and your spirit to learn absolutely the perfect way that's best for you to learn. Take a moment in this silence. Allowing your body, your mind, and your spirit to know just what to do with this wisdom that you're learning. Allow this wisdom to create a tremendous benefit in your life. In a way that's best for you and your highest good. feel a sense of gratitude. Grateful for the wisdom that you have received, allowing it to be communicated to your body, mind, and spirit. And in a moment you realize that everything that you want, everything you desire is available to you. And you can have whatever you desire. You can have whatever you choose. Now become one with this light. Remove yourself and who you know yourself to be for just a moment, and just sit in nothingness. For a moment, you are not who you think you are. You're not a nurse or a doctor, an accountant or construction worker, mother, a friend, a wife, an athlete. You're just pure spirit. Take a moment and just be pure spirit. Just be. Sit in the space of being. Sit in the state of gratefulness. Just take a moment just to be. Nothing. Be nothing when nothing matters. And as you sit in the state of nothingness, where nothing matters, a new sense of being, a new sense of awareness comes to you. Perhaps you feel it, or know it, hear it, see it. However you feel, however it comes to you. And you feel grateful. Grateful for this new wisdom that you've received. allowing it to be communicated to every part of your being, to be communicated to your body, your mind, your spirit. And in a moment, you realize that everything that you want is there for you to choose. And you realize it's time now to leave this wonderful place that you began now to make your way back along the valley of the path towards the hill, with an easy, slow step that seems to carry you with hardly any effort at all. So easy that you're moving, barely realizing that you've already climbed the mountain until you're at the very top. And after just a few moments, you step on the top of this mountain and you turn around and you look, and it seems as though the whole world is spread out before you. It seems as though the whole world is spread out before you. And you can see a glimmer of a column of light below, down in the valley, in the distance. And you know that you can always find your way back whenever you want, whenever you need to simply go down the hill, into the valley, into your mind, into the soft, velvety darkness. And you look around now from the top of the hill, and with a sense of absolute wonderment that you are truly on the very top of the world. You realize now that you're absolutely on the top of the world. Now in a moment, begin to bring your awareness back into the room. And if it's time for you to sleep, you'll be able to turn this off. And after you turn it off, you will go into a very deep, restful sleep. And you'll sleep better than you've ever slept for a very long time. You will sleep deeply, comfortably. Now if you need, just reach over and turn this off. And if you're ready to begin your day, in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And as I do, the energy will begin to return to your body. You will become more balanced and centered today, more energized, more clear-headed than you've ever felt in a long time. Now, send a wave of gratitude from the top of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. A wonderful wave of gratitude for what you're creating, for the things that you're choosing in your life, the ways in which you're treating your body, your mind, and your spirit with respect. Now send another wave of gratitude from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Very good. And now, I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and allow your energy to come back into your body. And with each number, the energy returning, you will feel clearer-headed and refreshed. 1, bringing the energy back into your legs and your arms, all the way down to your body. 2, your balance is integrated with your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, your mental body is integrated in balance. And 3, your eyes will feel cool and refreshed, and you will feel clear-headed. Now take a long deep breath, breathe out, and whenever you're ready, you can